Welcome to the Sky Podcast.
Do you think we would make great partners? Business
I
partners.
hope so kasi we've
Business
signed the
partner.
contract already for life. Sealed our fate with the Lord. But I really, to be honest, I don't like working with people.
You don't like
because
working with people, period.
Kailangan ako leader. Pag ka-level tayo, we're gonna butt heads.
I feel like
Yeah.
hindi tayo magkakasundo.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you have your own way of doing
Yeah.
things and I have my own way of doing
Exactly.
things. Diba?
We're both,
At least sa podcast,
both leader.
nag-uusap naman.
hindi tayo masunurin.
We're both stubborn.
We're both stubborn. Yeah, I think so.
Kasi I feel like for example, with this podcast, okay lang because parang nag-uusap lang naman tayo. Pero parang, if there's more details that go into it, parang feeling ko magko-conflict talaga tayo.
I think with us it works because we kind of separate our roles. Like with this household, we have separate roles. With this podcast, we have separate roles. So like, if it's an inquiry for a sponsorship, usually ikaw nagre-reply. If it's something to do with like reels or something like that, it's me. You know, stuff like that. In that sense, we work together. Pag naka-separate yung roles.
Yes, but I feel like sometimes I can be impatient with you and you can be impatient with me because
of the way we are.
yes, iba talaga yung ano natin the way
Two
we
different
work.
people. Yeah.
It's especially the way we work. For most other things, wala namang problema.
Yeah.
But like ikaw mas gusto mo email lang talaga lahat. Ako gusto ko tawag and like
Slater loves like going on meetings to get to know something on a deeper level or I don't know, but for me it's like if you can email it and save me my time. It's always like that.
I understand that naman. Pero parang sa akin, sometimes I really need to talk to the person so that it can be explained well. I think it's a thing na probably because of construction, a lot of things can get misconstrued.
Miscommunicated, yeah. Oh my God, I totally agree with you because a lot of the times you do like to babad on a topic and then you explain it like in multiple ways. And to me,
Lahat na angles.
yeah, to me, I really find that annoying when somebody is paulit-ulit because in my family, you say it once and if you don't get it, like my family members think you're stupid, you know, like that's how we were
Impatient
raised.
sila.
Super impatient, super straight to the point. Like if you say a joke and hindi mo gets, slow ka. Like, so kailangan lagi tumatakbo, ganon. So if paulit-ulit, parang, I don't know, alam kong pet peeve namin yan sa mga uys, sa family ko. Like all of us.
For us kasi, especially, I think this is a habit na construction that my dad taught me. So, kailangan when you ask questions, sila yung sumasagot. And when you explain it in different angles and you look for their reaction if they actually get it. Kasi most of the time, sa construction sites, like people are just gonna say yes to you.
Even when they don't understand
yes. Or they may think they understand you, but iba pala yung pagkaintindi nila.
Yeah.
So that's where this is coming from. And I feel like whenever I do that to you, you get irritated.
Yeah,
You
I'm like,
feel
I get it.
Oh, okay
I get
na, tapos na.
Yeah, you can tell me one sentence. You don't have to give me a paragraph. Ganon. Like, that's why also the books you like to read, I find annoying because, for example, Slater likes this self-help book and it's giving you like this lesson and then syempre it tries to give you various examples on how this lesson can be applied in your life. But when I'm reading it, I'm like, I get it. Move on to the next topic. You don't have to... Ayoko yung ibabad. Like, it's...
Hindi mo maaalala hindi mo mas maiintindihan mo on a deeper level.
I
If it's
guess.
explained in like, okay, in scenario 1, this is how I use this thing.
Yeah,
in scenario
I guess.
2,
But
this thing.
I feel like... and this may sound very narcissistic, but I feel like when you give me a lesson, like, I understand it already. Like, you don't need to spoon feed me every detail like
yes.
that.
And the problem with that for my end is I feel like you're not being patient enough to listen to me.
And also, syempre, there could be things that get, like for example, feeling ko alam ko na, pero may masabi ka pala na parang, nga no, pwede pala din yun. That, you know, I wouldn't have considered if I stopped the conversation there.
Yes.
But it's funny because I was just talking to my sister yesterday and she was telling me that every time nagpapa-deliver siya ng something or every time she has to give her number out, she gives her husband's number out, not her own. Even though, kunyari, nagpa-pick up lang siya ng isang cake some
Why?
restaurant. Because she can't stand it and she becomes mean when somebody calls her and takes a long time to spit out what they want to say.
understand.
Pero with her, and she knows it's wrong, she's like, what is it? Spit it out! Like, nasistress siya. Like, kasi, yun na nga, when we were growing up, everything was always pak, 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 pak. If you don't say what you want to say within a few seconds, naiiwan ka na sa family namin. Ganun talaga. So, and then her husband is very patient, very understanding, and he doesn't mind. So even if like he's in the office dealing with 10,000 things, and she's at home ordering cake, she'll give the husband's number, and then the husband will be the one to explain to the delivery guy.
Ay, you know what?
Because he doesn't mind.
Sige. May naalala lang ako. May isa akong pet peeve na naalala. It's not really a big deal, but a lot of times you ask me for help. And when I'm trying to help you out and you get the gist of what I'm trying to say, you kind of get impatient na because, gets ko na, alis ka na. Like parang, what? You're the one who asking me for help. Like for example, when you're trying to compose an email, and I'm sure you agree with this. Like, oh love, paano ko to sagutin tong email na to, ganito, ganyan. I think you should do this, do that. And then when I get deeper into like helping you out, you're like, okay. Well, mamaya na yan. Sige na, okay na. Like, parang, what the?
No, because when I ask for help, like, it's to me like, just give me your thought. Don't spell it out for me. Like, you don't need to spoon feed me everything. Because that's really how we were raised. Like, to have a mind of your own, to act on your own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're the one asking for help.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But I'm asking for help, but I'm not asking you to give me A, B, C, D until Z. Like, just give me your thought and I'll formulate my own idea. I just need your opinion. Ganon.
Yeah.
It's just a difference in how our brain works. Whereas when you ask me naman for help, and I'm just like, you're like, love, how do I do this? And I'm like, oh, just do this, A, B, C, D.
Oh,
And then you're like, huh? More. Like, you do it na lang. Like, you compose the email na lang. Ganun ka. Iba talaga tayo. Kasi kung ako yon, and then you start telling me, this is how you should compose the email. I'm like, I can compose an email by myself. Thank you very much. Like, iba talaga.
And the way I explain is para pang...
If you guys want to hear the full episode, you can...
Check us out on Spotify.
Spotify.
It's free, guys. It's free.
See you there.
SKYPODCAST.
SKYPODCAST.